Close your eyes and allow your body to settle into the position that continues to feel most supportive. Inhale deeply and slowly exhale, returning once more to the solid ground beneath you and the flowing adaptability that has already been experienced. Both remain available. The ground provides stability. The flow provides responsive movement. Together, they prepare you for what comes next. And then the thought occurs that this new way of being unfolds perfectly in its own natural timing. With that foundation and that fluidity now familiar, a different intensity begins to appear. Picture clearly in your mind's eye a moment when preparation meets direct pressure. It may be the closing of an important agreement, a performance or presentation that carries real consequences, a conversation that must be navigated with care, or an unexpected crisis that demands immediate response. Feel the shift in atmosphere. The air itself seems to carry more weight. Time feels both slower and faster at once. This is the heat of engagement, the moment when everything that has been built is tested in real time. The realization forms that stillness is the natural state, and everything else simply passes through. Experience yourself standing in that intensity without being consumed by it. The solid ground remains beneath your feet. The flowing quality remains available in your movement and thinking. Nothing is lost. Only the level of demand has increased. In this space, a particular inner state becomes noticeable. It is not tense. It is not loose. It is settled and alert at the same time. The body stays ready without unnecessary rigidity. The awareness stays clear without becoming scattered. This is the state in which effective action under pressure becomes possible. It all becomes obvious that every challenge already carries within it the exact resources needed. Feel the brush in one hand and the sword in the other, joined now by the shorter blade of additional options. All three remain light and available. In the heat of the moment, you do not have to choose between them in advance. The situation itself reveals which expression is most useful right now. Sometimes the brush is needed to capture a sudden insight or reframe. Sometimes the longer reach is required. Sometimes the close, precise response of the shorter blade serves best. The integrated presence holds all of them without confusion. A gentle awareness begins to emerge. That complete power to shape the inner world rests here and now. And then notice how naturally the mind aligns with the outcomes most deeply desired. In your mind's eye, step into a future high-stakes situation that matters to you. Perhaps it is a negotiation where timing will determine the outcome. Perhaps it is a leadership moment where others are looking to you for clarity on under pressure. Perhaps it is a personal challenge where old patterns of hesitation or overreaction have appeared in the past. Feel the heat of that moment. Then feel the settled alertness that has been developing. The larger objective stays visible even while full attention rests on what is happening right now. You do not lose the strategic view in the tactical intensity. You do not sacrifice presence in the service of long-term thinking. Both operate together. The idea presents itself that true confidence flows effortlessly from the core. Notice how timing reveals itself when the inner state remains balanced. There is a natural rhythm to every engagement. Moments when pressing forward carries advantage. Moments when stepping back and reassessing creates space for a better opening. Moments when holding steady allows the other side or the situation itself to reveal its next movement. This rhythm cannot be forced or scripted in advance. It must be sensed in real time. The same intelligence that allowed water to find its path now operates at higher speed and higher stakes. The reading happens faster. The response stays aligned with the larger direction. Suddenly it dawns that old patterns hold no power unless chosen otherwise. Experience the difference between practice conditions and pressure conditions. In practice, there is room for hesitation, for correction, for starting over. In the heat of real engagement, that margin shrinks. The same capabilities must operate with less margin for error and less time for conscious deliberation. This is why the foundational work and the flowing adaptability were developed first. When the basics are already natural and the flexibility is already embodied, the system can respond effectively even when conscious thinking is occupied with reading the immediate situation. The preparation has already done its work. What remains is presence and timing. Awareness expands, recognizing attention as the most powerful tool at command. In another future moment, feel yourself in the middle of a difficult conversation or a fast-moving opportunity. Notice how the settled inner state prevents both over-tightening and collapse into looseness. The body stays responsive without becoming rigid. The awareness stays clear without becoming narrow. When the rhythm of the engagement calls for decisive action, that action arrives cleanly. When the rhythm calls for a pause or a different angle, that adjustment happens without resistance or self-criticism. The entire system, built layer by layer, now operates as one coherent response. It becomes evident that the next version of self steps forward naturally. Feel how the larger perspective remains available even in the intensity. The immediate tactics serve the ultimate direction. A short-term win that would damage the longer-term position is recognized and declined. A temporary setback that actually strengthens the overall stance is accepted without drama. This dual awareness, immediate and strategic, is what separates those who merely survive pressure from those who use pressure to advance their deepest objectives. The solid ground, the flowing adaptability, and the settled alertness all contribute to this capacity. And then sense how deeply aligned actions now feel with highest values. Return for a moment to the breath. Inhale deeply and slowly exhale. The heat of engagement does not have to be feared or avoided. It can be met with the same integrated presence that has already been developing. The brush, the sword, and the shorter blade remain in your hands. The ground remains beneath you. The flow remains available. All of it comes together when the moment of truth arrives. Knowing arises that resilience stands as the default response to any situation. In the quiet that follows, feel the settled alertness that now belongs to you. It is not something that appears only in special circumstances. It is the natural result of the layers that have been explored and embodied. When pressure rises, this state is already present. When timing matters most, this state allows the reading to happen cleanly. When the outcome carries real weight, this state keeps the larger direction visible while the immediate response stays precise. The awareness grows stronger that the inner voice speaks only truth and empowerment. Breathe once more and let the exhale carry any remaining concern about future pressure away. The path continues. The capabilities continue to integrate. What has been built layer by layer now stands ready for whatever intensity arrives.